What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about a diet break and why I have decided to take a diet break. A diet break is whenever you take 10 to 14 days, literally, from your diet. You just take it off. You don't track anything. You are eating more calories, so you bring your calories up to maintenance level, or you bring it a little bit over maintenance level. Now, if you're not tracking, you're just going to intuitively eat until you're full. You're going to eat at your normal times. You're going to train normal. You're not going to try and train for 2 hours to burn off the extra food that you're eating. It's going to be normal. You want to back off the cardio, and the whole point of this is so mentally and physically you have a break. So physically, it will raise your metabolism because, of course, when you were in your caloric deficit for so long, your metabolism just kept dropping. So you'll hopefully raise that up and restore it during those 10 to 14 days. Cortisol level and your stress level can just immensely be restored, so you're not stressing out as much and your body doesn't feel like you're starving itself and stressing it so much. You will be able to restore your body to not feel so hungry and have cravings all the time. Your body will register that you're trying to feed it and give it its nourishment that it needs instead of trying to kill it. Mentally, it'll help, of course, like I mentioned, it'll help with stress. It's going to help so you're not angry all the time, because I know whenever you're pretty hungry all the time, you're getting pretty hangry, you piss off some people and you're pretty pissed off as well. So it's going to help with that so much, because your body's going to be like, oh yes, you finally gave me carbs, I love you. And your mood's going to boost like so much. And you got to take this time very, very wisely when you go into the gym to exercise to your best ability. Now, of course, like I said, don't exercise for like 2 hours, but just make sure you are putting in the work while taking in these extra calories. Make sure you are lifting heavy, you are doing the right strength training, and hopefully maybe you'll even gain a little bit of strength during this while you're taking in maintenance calories, or even a little bit of a surplus. So there's two different ways you can go about it. You can go about it a full diet break or a controlled diet break. A full diet break is when you completely eat intuitively, like I mentioned, and you train regularly, or you can eat controlled. Controlled is where you still count your macros, of course, not to a T, not 100. You're not going to stress. You're just going to loosely track it just so you kind of have a range of what you are eating. I have to go about that approach because if I don't have a plan, I fall off. Typically, when should you do a diet break? From the knowledge and the research that I've done, I've seen where it says if you're about 10 or 15, 25% body fat and you've been dieting for 10 to 12 weeks, you want to do at least a 10 to 14 day diet break. Of course, there's different ranges, but that's where I'm at. I've been dieting for 11 weeks, and now I think it's time to do a diet break. More signs for why you should be doing a diet break or when you should take one, and if you're going fine during your prep or whatever it is that, you know, your weight loss, your journey, just whatever it is, if you're doing fine, keep going, keep trucking. But the other signs that I was having and I was really struggling with is why I decided to take a diet break. One, my energy levels were just, during work, I was so tired. I just felt miserable. I hated being tired all the time. I hated going to the gym, and my workouts were nowhere near efficient like they used to be. I had no energy at work, no energy in the gym, so then my workouts were just shit. So I wasn't getting anywhere. You know, trying to add cardio, you can't add cardio when you ain't got the extra energy to add the extra cardio, so you can't get the shreds that you're wanting to get. When I ate my food, I would eat, but I'd still be hungry. So it felt like I didn't eat anything, and that's a miserable feeling. And there's plenty of people out there who have felt that. So just another sign is when you're eating, you know, your normal calories, of course, in your caloric deficit, your macros, you're eating everything you should be. And if you're a volume eater, you eat your volume that you need, but it's just not satisfying you. It's not doing anything. And then, of course, your cravings are just so strong. So I had all of those problems. I'm on my fourth day. Today is the fourth day of me taking more calories, and I'm going to tell you guys how I feel. For me, it's hard. I This is the most healthiest, the best shape I've ever been in my life, and I love it. And I love the journey that I've and how far I've come. But mentally, it's hard because, of course, you're trying to reach a goal, and taking a break and putting your fat loss on hold is hard. Sure, it's fun. You get to eat all these fun foods and um, eat more things and more carbs and other options that you probably couldn't eat before. I'm telling you, I'm loving that. But it's hard because you will put on the water weight and you will gain some. No, I'm definitely not going to weigh myself during this. I will weigh myself on the last day so then I can measure my progress, not only from the scale, from measurements as well, but I will be measuring my progress to see how fast the water weight drops off, where I go, how much I actually have gained. But the article said you typically, of course, are going to gain more water weight since you are going to be eating a lot more carbs and your body will fill out a lot more because it will be holding on to the glycogen that your body is made up of. So that part has been a little hard because I do feel heavier with eating more calories, and I typically don't like that feeling. Of course, nobody likes that feeling, and I just feel puffier. I don't want to say fluffier, and I know I've not gained any fat or anything like that, but it's just hard mentally because of those reasons. And I'm trying to stay positive through it all. And something that stuck out on the page, it was one of the very first things that was on this article, was everybody wants to be ripped now and nobody wants to wait. So I'm trying to stay positive with this is going to be more beneficial for me. It's going to restore my body's health. It's going to boost my body's metabolism, give me more energy, make me feel so much better, get me to start off again, reevaluate my goals, plan out everything that I want to do, and go after them again. I'm telling you, it makes you so much more motivated because during this time, of course, you're not going to be losing any fat. You're not going to be, I don't want to say making it closer to your goals, but you put your fat loss and your goals on hold just so you can restore your body, your health, and I'm all about being healthy. And if this is going to make me feel better, make me a happier person, raise my energy levels, everything, I'm going to do it. And at the same time, you're boosting your metabolism so you'll be able to shed even more fat like you did in the beginning. Of course, not exactly like you did in the beginning, but it's going to help. And you can go back into what you were doing before, and it's going to be a fat burning machine. At least that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm going to do. I am probably going to get a planner from Target. I'm going to reevaluate my goals. I'm going to be more organized when it comes to meal prepping, what kind of foods I'm going to eat, try and incorporate new recipes and new food options, what other foods can I eat that are very voluminous, and just take the time to do some research on, different recipes, different ways I can go about my journey and just learn things. And try new things because you never know until you try. So I'll have fun doing this, of course, still feeding my body with healthy whole foods, indulging in all the sweet potatoes, which I still can't eat those on low carb, but I can eat a lot more sweet potato now, and I love me some sweet potato, don't get me wrong. So I will be indulging in those. But I just want to take the time to replenish my body, take the time to be less stressed, relax, try and gain as much strength as I can with strength training exercises that I will be doing during all this time that I get to eat all these calories. And just stay positive through it all and know that it's going to help me in the end. If you feel like your progress is halted and you're not getting anywhere and you just feel like you've lowered your calories enough and cardio is just already at a high limit, if you feel as if you're hangry all the time and nothing's satisfying you and your cravings are stronger than they could ever be, and you're just having so much time, so much I can't talk about. If you're having so much problem staying on track or hitting your macros and you just feel like you're falling off, before you fall off, let's save ourselves and possibly do this. If you feel like your body just wants to give up and it's also not recovering properly, if you feel like you're sore for a very, very long time, your body's like, it's not able to recover properly because it's just been so stressed for so long. This is what you possibly could do. Look into it, do your own research. I'm going to put the links below that I found this information from, and then you all will be able to look into it and see if this is something you want to do. I'm going to take you guys along my journey. Today's my 4th day, so maybe in 3 or 4 more days, I will give you guys an update, and then at the very end, I will give you guys an update. I'll let you know how I'm feeling. I'll let you know maybe what kind of fun foods I've had, or just different things I've incorporated a lot more in my diet, since I have a lot more carbs to play around with, and we'll just keep you guys updated. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to keep following along my journey as I try new things and learn a lot of things on the way. One more thing I do want to state, I don't have a coach. I don't have any of that. I'm not competing in a show. My goal is just to look damn good for summer, so that's what I'm trying to do, and I got plenty of time till it's summertime, and I am just doing this for me and for myself to see what it's going to do, restore my health, make me feel better, and let's go back on the stretch train. So that's just something that I wanted to state. So I don't have anybody telling me, is this the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do? I don't know, but that's why I'm trying it, so I can learn for myself. So follow along my journal, follow along my journey, and subscribe so you can see what the next video I'm going to put out. I don't even know what it's going to be next, but we'll find out together. We'll do it together. I want to bring you guys along this journey so you can see how I started, maybe not from point A or point B, but somewhere in the middle to a goal of mine. And then I want to learn along the way and have fun with this, because next year I hope to compete in bikini competitions, because I've just grown so in love with it, seeing how people transform themselves, and I want to see how I can transform myself. I've never done cutting or bulking. I've never been in a prep before. I've never done any of this, so this is all new to me, and I want to bring you guys along so you guys can somewhat experience what I experience through my videos. So once again, thank you guys. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, let me know. Whatever you guys want, let me know and leave comments below. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great day.